Hello and welcome to the Russian Cases Bootcamp, the course that will help you master Russian cases once and forever. As you already know, the course consists of 5 workbooks. Each of them is dedicated to one of the cases. And for the next 3 weeks, we're going to work on the prepositional case. Before we start working on each case separately, I think it's very important to understand what are the cases. Why do we need them? Why do we have them in Russian? So cases are basically letters. It's 1, 2, or 3 letters, the ending, that you are going to attach to all nouns and adjectives in your sentence. I like to compare cases with signal lights, because they basically show the person you speak with what this or that word means, what function they have in the sentence. A noun or adjective can work as a location, or it can be a direct object or indirect object, or show the absence of something. And so to express these ideas, we will need cases. We will need those special endings. So for example, if you attach the letter a, I will know that it's a direct object. If you attach ye, it will mean that it's location, etc., etc. So for the next 20 weeks, we're going to speak about which endings you should use and when you should use them. When you memorize and master these 2 things, what and when, you are done with cases, you are done with 1/3 of the Russian grammar. And as I said, our first case is the prepositional case. Prepositional or предложный падеж in Russian is used for 2 main reasons. And we're going to speak about the first one today, location. You probably know that I live in New York. In Russian, the name of the city is New York. So if I want to say that I live in New York is location in this sentence, where in New York, I will have to say я живу, I live, then I will say in, which is в, and then I will take the word New York and attach letter е to it, в Нью-Йорке, in New York. So this letter е is the prepositional case. This ye will show you or another Russian speaker that New York in the sentence means location. This is the place where something I'm talking about is happening. Or office, an office. If I want to say he works in an office, I will say он работает в, which means in, and then I will take the word office and again attach ye, в офисе, in the office. Он работает в офисе. I would like you to understand really clear that just saying in is not enough. You must attach the ending. You must attach this ye to show that it's location. If you don't attach the ye, it doesn't mean in the office or in New York or in any other place. It's really that straightforward. You must attach the ye. Let's look at a few more examples. Санкт-Петербург, St. Petersburg. Let's say I want to ask, where does she live? I will say, где она живет? And you will say, she lives in St. Petersburg. Она живет в Санкт-Петербурге. Again, I said in, I attached the ye. Or, let's say I live in America. The country is Америка. So I will say, я живу в Америке. And look what happened here. The word America is feminine. It ends in a. So first I removed the ending a, and then I placed the ye instead. Я живу в Америке. Remember one of the most important rules in Russian. We never add endings. We always remove one first and then place the second one instead. Another example. Москва, Moscow. I want to say my friend lives in Moscow. Мой друг живет в Москве. Again, I remove the a first and then replace it with the ye. В Москве. A little trick for you. You know that the word where in Russian is где. It ends in ye. So think when somebody asks you where, you have to take this ye and add it to your answer. Где? В Москве. Где? В Америке. Где? В ресторане. В баре, and so on and so forth. A few more examples. Это школа. This is a school. Где дети? Where are the children? Где дети? Дети в школе. The kids are at school. Дети в школе. Remove the a, replace with ye. But things can be not only in somewhere, but also on a place. Preposition on is на. For example, the lamp is on the table. Лампа на столе. Stol takes the ye. На столе. Or we are outside. Мы на улице. Literally, we are on the street. The word улица loses the a, gets the ye. На улице. Or I'm sitting on a chair. Я сижу на стуле. The word stool, chair, gets the ye. На стуле. Usually it's very straightforward when to use in, when to use on. It very often coincides with English, like in the apartment but on the table, в квартире but на столе. However, a few words I would just recommend you to memorize. Some expressions that are used with the preposition на, on. For example, we say, I'm at work. Я на работе. На работе. Or we are at the concert. На концерте. На концерте. It's a masculine word, just attach the ye. Or outside, as I said already. На улице, on the street. На улице. Or at the post office. На почте. Почта, feminine, loses the a. На почте. So these ones I would just recommend you to learn by heart. Alright, and now let's move to our first exercise. Please open the PDF file that you received today that says Day 1. And let's start with упражнение 1, exercise 1. Let's look at the example together. So it says, это ресторан. This is a restaurant. Это ресторан. Где мужчина? Where is the man? Где мужчина? So I would like you to answer this question and say, он в ресторане. He is in the restaurant. Он в ресторане. As you can see, I added the ye to show location, to show that in the restaurant is a place in the sentence. You're going to use preposition in, v, for numbers 1 to 15. And you're going to use the preposition na, on, for numbers 16 to 20. Something to pay attention to. You have 48 hours to do this exercise. And I will see you in 2 days in the next lesson. Спасибо. Пока.